Well, figured while I was at it, I might as well make a video, kind of a little review on my vest. So here it is. This here is the Condor something or other plate carrier. I got it from Spartan Armor Systems. That's a Gerber strap cutter right there that was issued to me. Does not come with it. This is a multi-tool from Gerber that was issued to me. Does not come with it. Magazine pouch. Double mag for the AR-15 or M4. Another double mag pouch for the M4, AR-15. Those were both issued to me. Do not come with it. I got the, I think what is it called, like some kind of mag pouch here. I got it off of online. It was pretty cheap, so I went with it. I got it in the multicam. Multicam is $20 extra on the website. I got the plate carrier and the plates, the front, back, and 6x8 side plates from Spartan Armor Systems. This is one of the side plates. They come in a 6x8 or a 6x6. They are curved. All the plates are curved. I got the full build up on the spall coating, anti-spall coating. One thing I didn't notice is when it came, I put the plate in there and this wouldn't close. So I emailed the company and felt pretty stupid when I got the response. I said the 6x8 plates don't fit in there because this Velcro won't fit. It won't reach the other Velcro. They emailed me back and said, hey, look inside for the Velcro extensions. So I felt pretty stupid about that. But, hey, it fixed my problem. Let's get that back in there. They just slide on in there. Pull the extension back out. Velcro it on. Good to go. There's another plate over on this side. This is the other side plate. Got the front plate and the advanced shooter cut. It has the corners cut off of it. There's also a back plate on the back side. Pretty good plate carrier. I also attached my old IFAK on there, med kit. It's got the Molly Velcro on the front. It's also got some little side straps that stick out. And I thought, boy, those things just kind of look stupid hanging out there in the wind. But I found out it's extremely handy because when I put my camelback on while I'm wearing it, loop the hose over my shoulder and Velcro it right here. So that way it's not all flopping and flipping around. It's just held down right there and I can grab it and use it. Straps are adjustable and they're padded. They're also quick release on the back side here on both of them. Get the plates in and out and the carrier on. Dadgummit. It's got strong Velcro. You flip that up. Flip both of the sides out. And that's how you can get into it. To take the front and back plates off, this unvelcros this little flap here. That's a compartment for your front plate. Unvelcro there, that's a compartment for your back plate. They Velcro in, there's a little strap in there with a snap on it that doesn't like to snap and stay snapped. But the Velcro holds it in just fine. Then once there's also this deal here around the side and the back is called the cummerbund. It is removable, so if you don't want to use that, you can scratch it, pull it right out, and it turns into just the front and back. And to keep that on, there are these buckles, so they just snap in place so you have the front and the back plate. But you Velcro that onto there, Velcro that onto there, and then all the stuff in the front Velcro's down, and you're ready for action. These are the level 3 plates, and they will take pretty much, from what videos I've seen, unlimited AR-15 rounds, the 5.56, 223, except for armor piercing, of course. They'll take a bunch of different hits from shotgun slugs, buckshot. I've seen 30-06. Guy shot 6 shots of 30-06 at it. It stopped every one of them. It'll beat the crap out of you because all that energy has to go somewhere. So it hits the plate and then transfers into you. But the bullet doesn't go through. It's just going to punch you and hit you pretty hard. But it'll still save your life. I roll with a total of 11 mags, fully loaded, when I'm wearing this sucker. 2 in here, 2 in here, 6 in here, and then 1 in the gun, and 1 in the chamber. It's got plenty of molly. You can use these little molly straps here to run camelback. People run tourniquets through there. Commo equipment, you know, cords and whatnot through there. On the back side, it's got all the same molly. The cummerbund under here has an elastic strap that runs the full length of this, and it's, you know, every bit as wide as that, and it adjusts with a drawstring in the middle. The only bad thing about this plate carrier and all is that it's made for a guy that's a lot bigger than me, because a lot of guys that buy these are, no offense, overweight, out of shape. So they're made for a bigger person. So what I did is I pulled the molly together and I zip tied it. 2 zip ties to actually fasten the molly together so that it is custom fit to me. I throw it on, I Velcro it up, and it's good to go. It has the same Velcro molly stuff on the back for name tapes and whatnot, blood type, all that good stuff. It's got a good carry handle on it. I just put an extra little clipper on there just because if I need to clip something to the back, it's good to, it'll be secure there. Never hurts to have these big old heavy duty carabiner deals around. So I always have one of those with me. This thing does weigh a good amount. I'd say it's a good 30-35 pounds. And another bad thing about it is, well, at least for me, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'2", so that means I got a longer torso. And the only bad deal about wearing it for long periods of time is the bottom of these side plates here rest right up against, sorry about the mess in my room. They come right down up again. They rest on my hip bone. And so every time I'm moving, they're rubbing on it. If I'm jumping or running, they slam down on it. So I think I just need to adjust the straps to where it rides a little bit lower. That way, instead of hitting my hip bone, it'll kind of go over top of it. It's not that ideal for the plates because it'll kind of lower the plates down a little bit, but golly, it starts to hurt after a day or two of wearing this thing. I recommend if you're going to start wearing them and breaking them in, getting used to them, carry some ibuprofen with you, because the extra strain on your shoulders that you're not used to, your body's not used to carrying it, because a lot of the weight's right there on the shoulder straps. It puts more stress on your shoulders and your neck, and so it'll start to give you a headache. Also, these little bungees, if you have one of these kind of mag pouches, these little bungees are handy for having over top of them to hold them in, quick access. But what you want to do is, there's a little that goes back behind the pouch and then ties up in a knot in the molly. Tighten those up before you put it on, because the knots are there, like this one right here. This is how they're fastened on there. They're just tied in a knot around the molly so that it doesn't come off when you pull it down. It just straddles the strap. Those come loose, so make sure you, before you put it on, you go through and you tighten up all these little knots. Because when you're out in the field and that starts happening, they'll come loose and you'll lose this string, which means your mags are now just floating around and are going to fall out. And you don't want that, because you don't want to run out of ammo or be caught without it. So that right there, I got it from Spartan Armor Systems. I flip-flop between Spartan Armor and AR 500. What it came down to is the Spartan armor was just cheaper. They had used the same steel for the plates, same basic idea for the anti-spall coating, which is when you get hit with the bullet and it fragments, it's a layer on there that will trap all of those little fragments instead of it hitting and then spraying it up into your face or out into your arms. They use a little bit, they're different coatings, but they're basically the same thing. This one just came down to be cheaper. I got the plate carrier, the front and back plates, both side plates, all shipped to my door for, I think it was $300, $330, which may sound like a lot when you're looking for them, but comparatively that's pretty cheap. Because the AR-500, if I wanted all of that and shipped to my door, especially with the Molly, or not the Molly, the multicam, the multicam adds $20 for some reason. Anytime you want anything in multicam, it's just going to be 20 bucks cheaper, or 20 bucks more expensive. So it was shipped to my door for $300, $330, something like that. And it was just a lot cheaper. I got it all in a package deal. I went to SpartanArmorSystems.com, clicked on package deals, chose the carrier that I liked, and then it asks you what kind of plates you want, whether you want the side plates, if you want them flat, bent, or the triple curve. All that stuff. And it was just, for some reason, it was a lot cheaper to buy it as a package deal than it was to buy the plates individually and all of that. So that's my view on that. I've worn it quite a bit. I've gone out and done training in it. Dealing with rifles, just setting up camp, walking around, gathering stuff up, and it's pretty comfortable. Only problem I've noticed was that hip bone problem where it just goes down and rests on your hip bones if you're like me. So it's not bad. It was good. It was cheap. It's definitely going to work. Hopefully I'll never need it. Hopefully I'll just have it for training purposes to add some weight, some realism. But if I do need it for some reason, it's there. So that's my view on that deal. That's my setup. I don't get paid to talk about Spartan 500 armor or Spartan armor systems or anything. It's just, it worked for me, so maybe it'll work for you. It's always a good idea to have that kind of protection stuff around, because it's a heck of a lot better than getting shot. So that's that. Y'all keep on working. Bye.